4. Actually, that was my whole thank you. Hi, my name is Thato Khan. I am a social media manager and I do content for fitness, fashion, skincare, and yeah, I am the girl with a lot of tattoos because I love tattoos.
Put a finger down if you've ever lied to your partner. Put a finger down if you've ever caught a partner cheating.
Caught them cheating?
Yes. Put a finger down if you've ever been caught cheating. Okay. Put a finger down if you've ever been in a fight for a partner or for love.
No, not even. Not gonna do that in my life.
Put a finger down if you've ever been ghosted.
But they always come back. Yo, I don't know. Hey, because I also do the same. That red looks a little pink sometimes. I would say if a lot of girls know them. Not in a way where it's like you're in a certain industry and people know you for that, but like when you're out with them and it's always, oh my god, hi, and it's like so many girls talking to them or just saying hi in general, and it's people you don't know. You know, it's people that are not within their friend groups, it's just random people. I think that's a bit of a red flag because it's like, yo, okay, what are you now, a pimp? Why are so many people greeting you? What's happening? You know, I think for me that's a bit of a red flag. And also just, someone who's stingy. People who are stingy, just for me, I can't really like spend your whole like salary or your whole budget on me. I'm just saying, when I see that, this person is really like grabbing the money like that, I'm just like, yeah, no. This is a person that it doesn't matter how much amount of wealth they attain, I will never be a thought when it comes to things to take care of. Saying hi, like DMing and just saying hi and that's it. And then, or just like, I know they're shooting your shot, but like I'd rather you do it in person if I was single. You do it in person, then you text me, oh my god, you're so beautiful. I'm gonna ignore your text. I'm not gonna reply you. I won't reply that hi. I really don't like that, for me personally. And then also I think just, especially when you're out with your friends, if you see that a girl is not trying to talk to you, then they're not trying to talk to you. They're honestly not trying to talk to you. So just don't do it. I don't like when guys do that, or when they put on the whole, I'm a man, it's men's world and what. Yo, like, oh my god, like, calm down. You're not that person. Nobody is, so calm down. So I think those would be my You can find a solution to a lot of things in much simpler ways than it is in difficult ways. You can be broke, but you can also be romantic and make an effort. And you can have no time in the world, but you can also make an effort to show that your presence is there. So if you really wanted to do something, you could do it. With it, no, I don't think I've never been with anyone who has a child. I don't think that's something I would ever do in my life. No offense to anyone, what I mean is, for me, I cannot stepmother, because in my head, you will always go back to the mother or the father of your kids. If you tell me, they passed away, that's different. But if they're still alive and kicking, there will always be a chance, even if it's 2%, that you will go back to your baby daddy or your baby mama. So me, I don't want to compete with that. Princess treatment. Okay, I would say princess treatment is just doing what's bare minimum and plus a little extra. So bare minimum means literally just taking care of your partner, both emotionally how you can. I'm not saying you should be that therapist. And then also just putting in a little bit more effort than a normal person would. Opening doors, that's bare minimum. Shooting a text saying good morning, how's your day going during the day, that's the bare minimum. But like getting them something once in a while, not on a special day or just randomly, hey, I thought of you, I got you this, that's a little bit of princess treatment. Or just being like, hey, do you want to do something fun or spontaneous right now? Or just, whatever you want, that's princess treatment. Red flag. It's 2026. If you don't know how to clean after yourself or do your own laundry, I don't know what you're expecting in life. Red flag. You are a grown person, so make your own decisions. You know what's right for your life. Family won't always do you right. It will want your wealth without working hard for themselves, so you just do what's right for you. I like mine clingy. Okay. You can be clingy as long as you know we're both individual people. Okay, red flag. Red flag. Like, don't you have things to do, Oh my god, red flag. I think green flag, I don't know. I've always been loyal in the talking stage. I feel like I cannot entertain talking to multiple people at once because I like doom scrolling on social media. So if I have to constantly reply this person, that person, it would make me just go insane. Green flag. Let's get money, Let's get money. Some of your 20s should also be dedicated to your career. So as much as we can have little time to see each other, you've made time out of your day to see me or to text me. So I think it's a green flag. You're striving for your dreams. You're not giving up on life. A good partner, definitely loyalty, trust, also just listening to them. A lot of times things in relationships don't go well because we miscommunicate and we want each other's love languages expressed to each other, but someone else's love language, might be a little different from what you do. So I would just say it's just understanding each other, understanding what works, understanding what doesn't, and then if it's something that you want to do in the long run, is not giving up on each other. I think they can change. I think sometimes in life you'll meet someone who makes you think a lot about the decisions that you've made because you want them in your life for the long run. So I think people can change, but it's very important to notice if people keep repeating the same habits, no matter if forgiveness is given. That you don't stick around and say, oh, they'll change after the 6th or 7th time of them doing the same thing. Comparison, hey? It's not just with social media. A lot of us don't realize that social media, more especially Instagram, is just highlights. Nobody will deliberately post what makes everything work behind the scenes. So when you see online, oh, these people went to Paris, or like a bunch of rose petals on the floor, or just something that's like very extravagant, you think, oh, I should be getting the same treatment as well, but you don't know what's behind the scenes. What if that extravagant trip was like asking for forgiveness for something that they did wrong? Or it was just, okay, man, you're complaining too much. Let me just do something for you because you wanted, like something like what I think in modern terms is called a shut up ring, which is just proposing because you're bringing up marriage so much, but it doesn't mean that I want this right now. So So I think what destroys relationships is we think other people are so happy being together because we see the highlights of that happiness, that we don't look into what works for the two of us and what makes us happy. And of course, if there is stuff that doesn't make you happy, you communicate with your partner, you let them know, and you guys find a way forward with that. I think with men, I'm not a man, so I'm just saying, I think with men it would be that we want to listen to the boys so much. We want to do what the boys want. We want to be with the boys. So if my friends say, Ish, you're always constantly with your woman is talking too much, we want to please our friends so much that you don't know what your boy is doing in it behind the scenes. And then what if before Atswal with you, he was, begging his girlfriend, hey man, please go out 10 minutes, 20 minutes, I'll be back, this and that. People want to look so tough in front of other people that they forget, hey, these people are not the ones that I'm crying to when things get wrong. So let me just honor the person that I'm with instead of crying to them. And then with women, I think sometimes it's a thing of people get so lost in a relationship that they forget that there are people outside of the relationship. So they don't maintain those friendships that they have. They don't maintain having a life because it's my man all the time, that you forget that you're an actual person outside of the whole relationship. I think so. I mean, yes, it has been normalized, the whole thing of like, all men will cheat, so you must just find the one you're willing to settle with and then just go about your way. That people forget that there's so many people in the world, hey? You don't have to settle because this person likes you if they're not treating you right. There's so many people in the world. Yes, in the moment it might feel like, oh, I will never find anyone else, but trust me, you will. I've been cheated on, so I know, trust me, you will. And I think people forget that cheating is not just sexual. There's emotional cheating. There's DMing other girls and complimenting them. There's liking certain pictures on IG, but you don't want your girl to wear this type of cheating, So what I always say is maintain the same respect that you would want. If you wouldn't want your partner doing 1, 2, 3, then why are you doing it? As long as you have that boundary and you can just let your partner know, if the mirror tables were actually turned and word for word you did something bad that I did, then I wouldn't like it, so don't do it in the first place. I think it's just that simple, actually. That everything will work out. Everything that he's ever set his mind on has worked out, and it can work out again. So he just needs to keep going on the path that he's going, and it will blossom. Hi, I'm Thato, and this has been my 28 for 28.
Thank you. Oh, you're so sweet.